Under invited guest, I'm going to ask our director of the animal control to come forward and to actually do the invitation for someone that we would like to recognize today. Eileen Culberson, thank you for all you do out at the animal control.
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Today I have the distinct honor of introducing a man that has helped spay, neuter, and vaccinate over 6,000 animals in this county since 2009, 6,000 over. Recently I reached out to him to discuss the Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Release pilot program for community cats that we just launched a few weeks ago. We discussed ways to fundraise and make this program a success. He offered to help in any way that he could. As of today, we have trapped, neutered, vaccinated, and released over 30 cats. With today's presentation, we will be able to help more people and cats in our community. At this time, I would like to introduce the founder and director of Friends to the 401 Pit Bull Rescue and my friend, Jason Flatt.
What's up, Tony? Ladies and gentlemen, where am I showing you? Hi.
Hey, Jason.
Good morning. I'm Jason Flatt with Friends of the Forlorn Pit Bull Rescue, located here in beautiful Dallas, Georgia. And on behalf of my board and all my volunteers, my fosters and supporters, we'd like to present you guys with a check for $5,000 to keep that trap, neuter, and release program going. I think it's something that's instrumental. I think you guys took a big step in overturning those ordinances and making it possible. And I believe if you're able to help, then you should. And I think that we're able to help, so we're gonna. This is just the start. My hope is that this becomes contagious and that other organizations in the area step up and see the problem and see that there is a solution. And I think this is the first step in the solution. So I'm proud to be able to give you guys this first $5,000.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason, we want to present you also with a certificate of recognition. Best dog dad ever.
I think so. That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting any argument on that.
And this says certificate of recognition. The certificate was presented to Mr. Jason Flatt in recognition of outstanding service and contributions to your community, presented by the Paulding County Board of Commissioners.
That's yours?
Eileen, come on up here. Hold that.
Check's too big, is what she said.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dave, can I point something out here? I just like to point something out. Jason's shirt says "Best Dog Dad Ever," and this is, and if you know Jason, you're not going to ever disagree with that shirt. But Jason and his organization do a wonderful thing here in Paulding County. I've had a chance to get to know him over the last couple of years since I've been in this seat, and it's been a real pleasure. And Jason, I just want to say thank you for putting your money where your mouth is when you talk about supporting programs to help communities and help the animals. His focus is dogs, and this check is for cats, and I just want to point that out, and I do appreciate what you do.
It's about the animals. Like I said, we've done this since 2000. We started our program in 2012, and 6,000 animals, and people are still knocking at the door asking for help. There's a need for it. So as long as there's a need for it, we're going to try to do what we can to help out. And just in the last 6 months, 1,186 animals were fixed.
Step up to the microphone, Jason, and tell a little bit about that. Ron stole most of what I wanted to say, but you go ahead.
Go ahead, Tony. This is your time, man. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I also got acquainted with Jason. I've known him for a long time, but I really got acquainted with him a couple of years ago. I went out and investigated his board. I talked to our animal control people. I talked to a lot of people. I had reason to talk to people and try to find out about Jason and the work he does. I couldn't get one negative out of the whole deal. It's just been great. I don't know any other person in the world that does what he does. And I'm sure there are other people that does something along his lines, but Jason, truly, from my heart to you, thank you for what you do.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. Like I said, there's a need for it. Last year I turned to my board and I said, let's take $50,000 and help Paulding County out, and let's do a spay-neuter program. And it was for dogs and for cats. We didn't discriminate. We're a pit bull rescue. I rescue pit bulls. It's the most hated breed out there. Nobody likes pit bulls. Dog lovers hate pit bulls. So we're up against it. But I love all animals, and I love the community that I live in. And it was important. We took $50,000 and we allotted it just for spay-neuter. And not just spay-neuter. We vaccinated, we dewormed, we provided a heartworm test for the dogs, we did rabies shots, the FBRCPs for the cats, the DHPPs for the dogs, because a lot of the people in the community couldn't afford to take their dog to the vet. And we figured if they're at a vet clinic, let's get them what they need. We also offered pain medicines and e-collars. So we spent a little extra on the animals, and I think it was worth it. Within the first 6 weeks, West Georgia Spay-Neuter Clinic called me and said, every appointment's booked up. They said $50,000 worth of appointments are booked up. So I turned to my board once again. I said, there's a need. So we took another $50,000 that we had allotted for our shelter that we're trying to build, and we moved that into our spay-neuter account. Because we're not going to be able to rescue every dog out of the shelter or every animal, but we can try and help keep them from coming in. And if you don't agree with what goes on in animal controls, people knock animal controls all the time. These people have a hard job. They don't want to kill animals. They don't want to see animals hurt. They don't want to take in animals. That's not their goal, is to fill their shelter. Their goal is to keep the shelter empty. And that's what we're trying to do. The best way to keep them out of there is to never let them go in there. And we're going to continue to vaccinate and keep the disease control at bay. You know, and try to keep the simple vaccines save a lot of lives. And a lot of people turn in their animals because they can't afford them. And if you can offer that to them and you can feed them and you can help them out, I think prevention goes a lot further. And we're going to continue to do that. That's what we're going to strive for. Our goal is to continue to spay and neuter here, and our goal is to also build a facility within the county. We're currently looking for some property. We're trying to build a state-of-the-art facility for our pit bulls. Try to help out Paulding County as well as, we cover all of Georgia. When I leave here, I'm going to Macon. I'm driving down to Macon. I'm going to go get a dog that was involved in a dog fighting ring 3 years ago. She sat in the pound for 3 years on a court case, and nobody else is going to take her, so I'm going to take her. And that's what we do. We want the unwanted, and we love the unloved, and Paulding's my home, so whatever we can do here, we're going to continue to do. And thank you guys for the opportunity and for recognizing what the group of people behind me, my board members, my volunteers, my fosters, and the people that support us do. I'm not alone. It's my idea, and I'm just blessed enough that people support what I believe in. And thank you guys.
Thank you.